Knife block, Laxinis world.
Bread knife.
Chop, little knife. Hey guys, today I'm back with another review. I'm talking about the Laxinis World Universal Knife Block. I got this on Amazon. It's somewhere just under $20, and I've owned this for about 6 months, so I thought it would be a good time to give an extended use review. Taking a look at the thing from the side. I'm sorry about the light above causing that glare, but I'll try and pan back and forth to show you just what this thing looks like. It's made out of metal on the outside, some kind of plastic on the top, same on the bottom. They have drain holes, and there is this removable metal piece that sort of nests on the side wherever you want it, that you can use to hang something other than a knife through there and still keep it attached to the block. It is allegedly 5 inches wide, 8.5 inches tall, and they claim you can fit up to 12 knives in here. But if you ask me, I think obviously that depends on the size of the knives, or how big the handles are at least. But you should be able to fit at least 8-inch knives, considering this is 8.5 inches tall. It has a pretty good weight to it. I don't know exactly how much, at least a couple pounds, and it feels really nice. I don't think it's gonna tip over. It's definitely not top heavy, and even, well, without anything in it, it feels totally secure. Maybe if you put a bunch of knives in it with the handle sticking out, it could be top heavy. I guess it just depends whether or not the blades are heavier than the handles. I've been using this for 6 months and I've never had any functional issues with it. It has completely met my needs in the kitchen. Here's my setup. I'm a pretty simple guy. I don't need that many knives, so I only have 3: bread knife, chopping knife, and baby chopping knife. So yeah, I've only got 3 knives here, but you can look at the cross-sectional area from the top down. I could very easily fit 6 knives, and if I scooted these to the left, yeah, just looking at this space, there's room for a 4th here and then another row. So it looks like I could definitely fit 8 knives. With these loaded up in here, sort of tapping it, moving it around, again, it doesn't feel top heavy at all, and I've absolutely had no issues with that. Also, the holes at the bottom allow water to drip through, so things dry off on their own, even though I still just wash and dry things before I stick them back in this block. Now I want to talk a little bit more about durability. Like I said, I've had this knife block for 6 months. And just by looking at this, I'm starting to get the feeling that this can't be stainless steel. Otherwise, I don't think it would be rusting like this, at least not so soon. Let me zoom in on that. This has just sat next to my sink, maybe a foot away from my sink, for about 6 months, and I've never actively splashed water on it, but you can see the droplets and the dry spots, and obviously some spots where it's starting to rust. And this is mainly on the front side. I guess this kind of is what faces my sink. And on the back, looks relatively close to new on the back. And this sort of like polished, clean look is how it will look out of the box. So here's a look at my kitchen orientation. I've had the knife block sitting right there for about 6 months, maybe a little bit to the side. And I just sort of keep it here sitting next to the sink. And over time, it has accumulated moisture, splash, droplets, and again, just a tiny bit of rust. All in all, I'd say for the price, this is totally worth the buy. Like I said, just under $20. I've had this for half a year and will probably continue to use it for the rest of the year and probably many years to come, because this is just a tiny bit of rust. It doesn't really bother me. It might even scrub off or buff off if I really want to clean it. And to be honest, based on how the back looks, I know that if I hadn't had this near my sink, the whole thing would still look like this. So maybe just move this thing more than a few feet away from your sink. I just happen to have a really small kitchen, and that's how things are oriented for me. Okay, you guys, I hope this review was helpful. Let me know if you'd like to see anything else, or if there's any way I can improve these videos. Other than that, I hope you have a great day.